Alright, so today I'm going to be making spaghetti meatballs. You're going to need olive oil, a 28-ounce can of San Marzano tomatoes, basil, red pepper flakes, oregano, garlic, an egg, breadcrumbs. I'm using just traditional breadcrumbs. You could use panko or Italian seasoned. And then about a pound of ground beef, and obviously the pasta. Alright, so I opened the San Marzano tomatoes and I put them in the blender. So you're gonna want to pulse them a couple times. You don't want to like fully go full power on it because then that'll make your tomato sauce orange. Okay, so on medium low heat, put in your olive oil. Just let it coat the bottom of the pan. And then you want to put in your red pepper flakes. And also just do about as much you want. I like a lot of red pepper flakes. I like it spicy. And then you wait and let it sit. And then just wait for it to bubble, or just slightly sizzle. Alright, so now's the time to put in your 6 cloves of thinly sliced garlic. So get your spoon out, toss it around. Alright, so you can tell when you need to put in the tomatoes 2 ways. 1 by the smell, and 2 by the little sizzles. So now it's time to put in the tomatoes, all of them, and then stir it around. And we're gonna let that sit until our meatballs and everything is cooked. So you can put it on the back burner, keep it there, but at least let it cook for about 30 minutes. Alright, so for our meatballs, put in your breadcrumbs, about that much. That's probably a little under half a cup. And then put in your seasonings, basil, good amount of basil, then a good amount of oregano, a little bit of red pepper, not too much, because the spice will mainly come from the sauce, but just a little bit of red pepper, that gives it a lot of flavor. Now, you want to put in your pound of meat. You want about probably half, so for every pound of beef, you want about a 1/4 pound of your seasonings. And then now is the time to put in the egg. Okay, so next you want to beat together your egg with a fork on the edge there. And we're going to mix this all together by hand at once. So you can just wait until the very last second to actually mix it. And then with a ladle, you want to get some of your sauce, not too much because you don't want to really runny meatballs, but just a little bit of sauce, and put it in with the meatballs, like that. You also need garlic. Oh, you want finely chopped up garlic. I used a crusher. So just get it together, crush it, and get your knife. So about that much meat, and then just shape it together with your hands. I don't have enough burners, so I moved the sauce to the back burner. Still on low heat, just keep it going. Put your cast iron or stainless steel skillet on medium heat. Put in about, let the bottom be covered up in olive oil. So that's not enough, just a little bit more. And right as it starts to sizzle is the time to put in your meatballs. So now is the time to season your sauce. A little bit of salt, that's not enough, just like that. I don't like to add pepper to my sauce. Don't really have a reason why, I just like it better without pepper. And then also, if it's not sweet enough for you, you can put in balsamic vinegar. Alright, so as you can see now, there's little bubbles going on the edge of the spoon. So it's time it's go time. So, you want to put in your meatballs, 1 by 1. You want just a little sizzle, not that much. Don't overcrowd the pan, because that'll lower the oil heat and take longer to cook it. All right, so it's been about 4 minutes. So flip all of them over one time. All right, so now that all the sides have browned like that, into the sauce they go. And if you see some of them breaking up really heavily, you can just throw those away, because whenever you put it in the pan or in the sauce, you don't want it to break up too heavily. And like, so, you don't want meat sauce. You want the meatballs to just cook in the sauce. All right, so now that your water's boiling, you want to put in your pasta now. Set a timer for 7 minutes. So just strain it out like that. Put that back there. Then this is your spaghetti. Now it's time to plate it up. All right, so grab your ladle or just a big spoon. Put put your pasta on every single thing of spaghetti. Then get two meatballs, maybe more. Then dump them on the pastas.